You never know until it happens. Ain't a thing you see coming a mile away. But suddenly lightning somehow got into the bottle. Now you need to move fast to make it stay. You should hurry to love him now. You should hurry to love him now. It's gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. One day is a blessing, but next is a curse. But that's how it is, that's how love's supposed to feel. Like God and the devil have struck a deal. You should hurry to love him now. Oh, you should hurry to love him now.
I wanna get closer, wanna come over. I wanna get moving, grooving. Your folks disapproving. We can have fun, yeah. Don't need no money, and we can be brilliant without millions. Baby, it ain't no closer. Wanna come over. I wanna get moving, grooving.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Q&A with the Hombre. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I enjoyed my weekend. I had some great tequila and of course hung out with some friends and stuff. Enjoyed the weather here in Southern California. And it's that time again now where we get to talk tequila and agave spirits. So let's not waste any more time and let's get to it. Tonight I am sipping on a Cascana's number 9 single barrel reposado, 100 proof. Really good stuff. There's only 5 cases left. So once those 5 cases are gone, it's gone for good. It's done. That's it. No more. So if you haven't picked yours up yet, or if you haven't gotten your refill or whatever, make sure you get it quick before it's all gone. There's only 5 cases left. We started with 37 cases. So it's sold pretty quick. So which is good. People are appreciating it, which I definitely like. So let's head to our subscribers and see what's going on today and see what we're going to talk about. Hey, Brooks, how are you? Good afternoon. Glad you can make it. Hey, Q Coletti. Hello. Welcome, buddy. Hey, Jay Rubenfeld, what's up, brother? What's up with you? Glad you can make it. Todd Gilbert, sipping on some Cascanas Hoven, the original, the batch one, hopefully. Good stuff. Hey, the one. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bienvenido. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Hey, Matthew. You just bought 4 of the 5 highly recommended reposados, and your wife is going to kill you. No, she won't if you share it with her. That's the thing. Get her involved. Get her drinking some of those reposados. And which of the 4 did you get? Which one are you missing? I'd like to know which one you're missing. Todd Gilbert almost picked the reposado. I'll pick the number 9 repo for Cascanas tonight, but pick the Hoven instead. Hopefully it's batch 1. The first batch of Hoven. You didn't say that or not. Bonnie, welcome. Glad you can make it. Nurse, thank you for your service. Nurse Bonnie, we're glad you could show up today and you had the day off. Hey, JP, sipping on some 1140 Artinom Selection 1146. Is that what I'm guessing you're saying there? Glad you can make it, JP. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, M. Marlowe, glad you can make it. Hello. All our members are here, which is great. Of course, there's Agave Bobby Dell. Hola, hombre, my friends, both male and female. Love the 100 proof repo this weekend. Yes. Yes. It's good stuff. I love it too. I'm drinking some right now. But make sure you stock up on it because, like I said, there's only 5 cases left. So it's good stuff. Make sure you get enough so it'll last you for a while. This stuff I got over a case now. I'm sitting here, so I won't run out anytime soon. Definitely batch 1 on the Hoven. Okay, good. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with batch 2. It just, batch 1 set the bar so high that it was going to be really hard for them to hit that. I was hoping that it would come close, but no, the batch 2 was not as good. So, but for those of you that want to try batch 2, we will have it on fermented still. Matter of fact, it should be in expecting tomorrow. So look for it to be up there. If you want to get some, I personally won't be adding it to my collection because I prefer the batch 1, and I've got 9 bottles of it over here. So I stocked up on it. I stock up on everything. All the special Tequila Barrel collective buys that we do. I stock up on. I single-handedly pick these, so I know they're going to be good, and I definitely want to have them and really like it. So yes, okay, the Artinom Selection 1146. I love that. It's a great, really nice añejo. I do enjoy it too with the cigar and stuff. It's a beautiful añejo. I just wish it had more agave to it though. But it's got some really nice flavor, a really nice flavor profile. I do enjoy it. Hey, wind in my face. Good evening, hombre. I'm sipping on some Santo Fino Repo. Very nice. That's my favorite celebrity tequila. So with Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar, it's a good solid reposado. It's a good solid brand considering it's celebrity. So but Sammy Hagar was really the original celebrity tequila with the original Cabo Wabo, which right now the Cabo Wabo is not good. The people that bought it just are buying diffused stuff for it. It just doesn't taste good at all. It's undrinkable. So I prefer the older Cabo Wabo bottles. So if you can find those are good. You just got to look for the ones with the one with the cactus on it, or with the it's got the lighthouse on it too. I could show you bottles if you guys want to see them. I got a couple of the older bottles here of the Santo Fino that I enjoy drinking. All right, so talking about the collective, I am been working on some things today. I'm always talking to the producers in Mexico, all my friends out there, and working on some new things. And I'm excited to say that the 135th anniversary San Matias special edition is coming out. It's due to be released in August. I got word today, and I'm working on us getting like an exclusive on it for the Tequila Barrel Collective. it's going to be good. So for those of you that don't know about it, it's going to be basically a blend of every añejo that's ever come out of San Matias. So it's going to be really good. It's going to be really good. So it's going to have like, and they told me too that for those of you that have been in the tequila world long enough to, they used to do a brand called Orguyo. And Orguyo was kind of a budget line, right above, I'd say right above Pueblo Viejo. It was good. It was solid, well made, no additives, nice flavor profile. As a matter of fact, I still have the Reposado over there. Maybe I'll do a review on that particular expression. But they took their last batch of Orguyo Añejo and they put it into this batch. So it's going to have, it's going to have Corazon de Agave in it. It's going to have Orguyo. It's going to have Pueblo Viejo Añejo. It's going to have Gran Reserva. It's going to have Rey Sol. Anything that's Añejo or above is going to be mixed in with this. And I got to try a preliminary version of it when I was in Mexico in January, and they had a special gathering for me where they let me try some stuff that they're working on that they want to do for the collective. And this was one of them, and it was good then, but they've been kind of fine-tuning, mixing other stuff in and on the blending with the barrels, and they said it's absolutely like awesome now. So I'm really looking forward to getting a bottle to try, first of all, but also securing some for, it's going to be exclusive for the collective to start. So, and then it'll probably show up in stores later, but I'm going to work on trying to get as many cases as I can to secure for the collective. So if you're interested in that, I would join the collective. It's the link is always in the description below for the Discord, and those are the people that get priority on it, and the best pricing, of course. So I'm working on this special buy for the collective. Also, I'm working on the special buy that we're going to do with NOM 1414, the Vivanco and Associates. We're gonna have a special Blanco from them that is absolutely incredible. I fell in love with it the first time I tried it, and it is so good. And we're working on getting that finished and the cases and stuff to come over on that too. So those are gonna be something that's gonna be spread out over the months. And then we also I'm working on, and should be hopefully getting the sample kit and stuff soon, is for El Tesoro single barrel Reposado. We're going to be doing a single barrel Reposado too, and it's going to be exclusive for Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective members. So if you guys aren't members of this, it's just $10 a month on the Discord. You get access to the Discord community too, where we post all kinds of stuff, have good conversations going on about tequila and agave spirits. If you see something you want to know about too, you can post a bottle of it and say, hey, what do you guys think about this, or what do you know about this? And people will answer it for you. And then people ask questions, and there's all kinds of great information. It's a really great community. No one makes fun of anybody. No one insults anybody. There's no fighting, no politics, none of that stuff going on. And no 1,000 pictures of Fortaleza bottles or anything like that. It's just people sharing information, helping each other. And then of course you get the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective membership thrown in. So, you didn't get the Juan Lobo sold out. Oh, the Juan Lobo Repo. Okay, it's sold out. We're getting some. I don't know if did you buy them for fermented still? If you did, they're getting more in. We ordered some more, so don't worry, it'll be back in stock. You had some of that Cabo Lighthouse, and it's good stuff, right? It tastes good. You sipping on G4 Repo now? G4 is a solid brand. Love G4. Love everything that Felipe Camarena does out of El Pendillo. Felipe is a good friend of mine. His son Alan's a good friend of mine. So I love everything that they do there, and you can't go wrong with anything out of El Pendillo. G4 is my favorite brand out of that distillery. I prefer that over all the other brands, but it's solid. You can't go wrong. And the Repos I think is like one of probably my favorite expressions from them as well. It's a great Repo. So glad you're enjoying that. It's really good. Can't wait for all. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna have some good stuff coming in. You guys are gonna be like blown away with some of the special buys that we're gonna get this year. I don't know. Did I tell you guys about the other buy that I'm working on? That hopefully we'll get it done here within the next couple months. But we're gonna be, well, okay. We're just among friends here, right? We're all friends, right? I can talk about some stuff. All right, for the collective, we're going to be getting the first barrel of Yayo single barrel reposado. So it's going to be for the collective. So really excited about that. I know people love Yayo Blanco. Well, we're going to be bringing the repo to the world through the collective. And so that's going to be another awesome buy that we're going to have this year. This year, we're really going to raise the bar this year on barrel buys and batch buys for the collective. So it's that one's going to be really, really, really good. But I've got like 3 or 4 other buys that I'm working on too. So save your pennies. It's going to be an amazing year for the collective and for some of the special stuff we're getting. Nobody else does stuff like this. The Tequila Barrel Collective is a special group, and the producers know about it, and they want to create special stuff for us. So those of you that are members, I'm glad you joined, because you're going to love this stuff. And those of you that aren't members, will join. It's cheap, and then you'll get some access to this special stuff. And then the more people too we get joined, the more and more stuff I can get, where we can get into some bigger batches that I know that we can sell it all. So and we've got mezcals too. I know a lot of people frown down on mezcals to start, but really, we're really getting into more and more mezcals and the flavors and stuff. But I'm kind of pushing everybody towards more of the stuff that's good for tequila drinkers at first. So you can get acclimated to the flavors that you're going to get from the agave and stuff, and with not a lot of smoke. And then we'll generally work our way into some of the more advanced stuff. So you'll kind of build a palate for it, so you get used to having the smoke in there, so it's not so bad for people. So we're working on that too. And we're going to be Tuesdays. I'll be doing some more agave spirit reviews, and that'll be for members only. Just so I can we can take the members that I'm working with right now on touring through agave spirits, and we'll work on tasting some more stuff and developing the palates and stuff. So that'll be fun. Okay, I just told you. Good stuff. Looking forward to all future XA buys. Have loved all the selections you have picked up so far. Well, we're not going to, I don't think we have any more XAs. So, but we're doing other añejos and other aged spirits, but I don't think you're going to see too many XAs coming out for us. So, hopefully you'll participate in some of the other ones that aren't extra añejos. Turn that mezcal frown upside down is good. I'm not frowning because of mezcal. I love mezcal. It is good stuff. And you guys, just so everybody knows, Todd originally was I don't like mezcal guy. So now he is falling down that rabbit hole, and I can't control him. He's just going crazy. So, but it's good. It's good to see that he loves all that stuff.
Deputy Sandoval, welcome. Glad you can make it and report for duty. We hope you're ready for any situation that may arise where we need your services.
Deputy Sandoval is in the house. How you doing, Andy? Glad you can make it, buddy. So there's all kinds of great stuff in the works now, and I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited about this too. Really, really excited. Now, I changed the schedule. If you guys didn't see this week, I'm not going to do Saturday anymore. Saturday just wasn't working. I mean, people are busy on the weekends. They're having fun with their families and stuff like that. So we moved back to Friday nights. I'm going to do a Friday night at 5 o'clock. And then I'm going to start doing different stuff like on Fridays, where I'm going to start getting into other components of tequila and stuff. So we'll talk about. I'll do one on like additives. We'll do one on flavor compounds, and we'll start getting into some more sciencey and and tech stuff behind agave spirits. We'll get into distillation on one. We'll do all kinds of stuff like that. So we'll have a lot of really good information on those that'll give you guys some more insight into what you're looking at with tequila and agave spirits, with aging and all kinds of stuff like that. So it'll be more tequila, not 101, but more advanced stuff, more like tequila 201 or 301 type of information that we'll share. And then Friday too will probably be the day where I'll work on bringing some producers in to talk about things too, where people can ask questions. And of course, it's always just members only. They get to ask the questions. So if you want to participate in that and participate in the members only live streams and see some of the members only content, I recommend that you join the members on YouTube and become part of that member community as well. There's two member communities. There's Discord and there's YouTube. They're separate and they each have different perks. And so I make sure that we everybody gets some special stuff on both sides. So, but both of them are great communities. So it's great. I agree. Mezcal is an adventure, and there's so many different flavor profiles and stuff to it where people think they tried one and they go, mezcal's not for me. If this is, this is mezcal, but not all mezcals taste the same. There's a saying along mezcal drinkers where if you don't like mezcal, it's because you haven't found the one you liked yet. So you got to keep searching. And so that's one of the things that I kind of help with and understanding, because I made the same mistake where I tried a poor quality mezcal and went, this tastes like a burnt truck tire. I'm not a fan. I don't like mezcal. And then my mentor kind of said, no. You can't base your love or whether you like or dislike mezcal on one mezcal. And so he kind of walked me through some things and I learned more about, mezcal in general and stuff. And so that kind of information I'll be passing along to you guys. And I'll look to bring some mezcal producers on too, to talk to us and to interview and be part of our program here as well. So that'll be fun. You'd like to explore Sotol, keep nosing the Guerra Seca. So it is interesting, right? We've got other Sotols that we will definitely review. And for those of you that are members, I have some stuff too where I can get you more samples so we can do some more tastings on the members only stuff. So stay tuned. We'll do some more Sotols, which are great. And if you haven't tried, Brooks, if you haven't tried it yet, grab the Senior Soto on Ferment and Still. It's a really nice Soto. It's not as complex and advanced as the Guerra Seca was, but I think you would enjoy it. So it's really inexpensive too. So I would grab a bottle of that. You'll love it. It's got nice fruity flavors to it. It kind of shows you another side of Soto. So there's some different sides of Soto that we'll look at depending on what region it's coming from and what Desalirian and stuff they're using. So it's fun stuff. Been swamped at work. Haven't seen a video live in a while. Any plans to review the Montegavi? No, I don't have any plans because I don't have a bottle. I mean, you sent me a sample bottle of it. And I was just going to taste it and stuff. I didn't want to do a review of it without a full 750 milliliter bottle. I mean, unless you guys want to see me do a review out of a sample bottle. But I normally like to use the full 750 milliliter bottle that's has been unopened. So that way I know it's, it's authentic and people can see the label and stuff like that versus me holding up a little sample bottle when this is. So I don't normally let the brand send me a sample bottle and stuff on that. But I can definitely try the sample you sent me and tell you what I think about it. And we can go from there. Yeah, sciencey. We're going to get geeky. We're going to get kind of geeky on stuff. I love the science. One of the science, the science aspect of distillation and tequila production. So that's one of the reasons why I think Sergio Cruz and I get along so well. Is we actually spent a few hours in front of a dry erase board where he was teaching me stuff and we were talking about the science aspect, dealing with fermentation and distillation and stuff, because I do have a knowledge of that from my experience as an advanced home brewer And so we kind of really geeked out together and had fun. And so I'll start sharing some more of the science stuff with you as well. And we'll talk about some of the interesting things where you can find out about where some of these flavor components come from, and what it means and stuff like that. And then how certain things can affect the flavor. So if you get something that's, like a burn, what causes that, or what causes, other things to happen. We'll kind of get into some more sciencey, cool things like that, which I don't think anybody else does, which is cool, right? Hey, Hombre, do you know if Tesora will be releasing another batch finished in Lothric casks? No, they won't. They will not. No. They are going to be doing a batch that's aged in Lothric casks, so not finished. So they're taking the same Lothric cask they used before. They filled them up with Blanco, and they're aging them now. And so when they're ready, they'll release them as a single barrel añejo, and I think it's going to be a barrel pick thing. And we're on the list. We have priority right now, so we're on the list for one of those. Should they arise, I've been in contact with our El Tesoro rep, and he knows exactly what I want, and so does the regional a person from Beam Suntory. So we have to coordinate everything through Beam Suntory. You're back. Had a bout with COVID. All is well. Where's that cheesy Viva? Hey, Rick. Oh, I'm glad you're back, buddy. We missed you. The Viva Mexico's not coming yet. We're waiting on it. We're working on it, but it will be coming in. But I've got some other, I've had some other cheesy stuff that you should have tried. I don't know if you jumped into the La Venenosa stuff yet or not, but that one I think you really like with the cheese aspect to it. But we'll have some more malolactic stuff coming up for you, Rick, to satisfy the mighty mouse in you with the cheese aspect. So that's a fair point. Makes sense to me. I'd like to see your opinion on my G4 aging project, though. Okay, yeah, I haven't tasted them. I still have both the bottles. They're down on the counter downstairs, but I'll taste them, and I'll give you my opinion on those on the Discord. How does that sound? Does that work? I'll post them on the Discord, what I think. I just bought Del Mague Vida and Los Vecinos Espadin. Hopefully they're good. This will be my first time trying mezcal. All right, so for your first time trying mezcal, put the Del Mague Vida to the side, okay? Try the Los Vinos Espadin. The Los Vinos still has a little smoke to it, so if you don't mind smoke, it has a little bit, but it's a nice beginner mezcal. The Del Mague Vida is super smoky, and they do that because it's really meant to be a cocktail mixer. So it's going to be on the really smoky side. So if you're a Lothric Scotch drinker where you like a peaty Scotch, you'll enjoy the Del Mague Vida. Otherwise, you may find it to be really smoky because it's really meant to be making smoky margaritas and stuff like that with it. It's really not, it's not like a really balanced sipper, just so you know. So of the two, I would work on the Los Vecinos Espadin. I have a bottle of Los Vecinos Espadin over here in my mezcal case here. I love it. It's good stuff. Matter of fact, I was at a restaurant here locally that had the Los Vecinos Tobala, which I really enjoyed sipping on that after dinner. So it was good. And you don't see too many restaurants that have a nice Los Vecinos Tobala sitting in there around here in Riverside. I mean, I have to go to some other places to try to find a good mezcal, stuff like that. So you just bought them. Okay, just did that one. Vago Ensemble was that mezcal that took me on my. There you go. Yes. That Vago Ensemble is amazing. It is really good stuff. And it is for me the epitome of a great beginner mezcal because there's like zero smoke on it, but really wonderful fruity flavors that come through that actually, with all the fruit coming together, it presents itself as a bubblegum flavor, as all those fruity flavors come together. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't know. The bubblegum flavoring, like when you chew a piece of like bazooka bubblegum, like the authentic bubblegum flavor is actually a mixture of a bunch of different fruits and berries, like raspberry, blueberry, and fruit and stuff, all mixed together to form that bubblegum flavor. So this mezcal, the Vago Ensemble, represents itself like bubblegum. When you drink it, you're like, wow, I get bubblegum on it, which I really enjoyed. So I'm going to need to clear my throat here for a second. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll get it done here within the next week or so. Okay, Ryan? I appreciate you sending me the sample bottles to try. I look forward to trying both of them. Hi, Mark. Waiting for payday to try that Vago. Oh, nice. Nice. Michael, welcome. It's good to see you back again. La Luna's entire lineup is so good. I tried the Monso and the Tequiliana, and they were both stunning. I would suggest the Cupriata for good beginning mezcal now. Yeah, the Cupriata's good. It's still, I've had people come back to me and tell me they still thought it was too smoky, which, for people like us, there's a time in your mezcal journey where you first start drinking mezcal, people tend to be a little hypersensitive to the smoke. Even if there's a little bit of smoke in it, sometimes they really become hypersensitive to it at first. I don't know what it is about the smoke flavor in general, but I find people tend to be a little hypersensitive to it at first. And the Cupriata has just a little bit of smoke. But people have been hypersensitive to it when they've tried that one at first, where they're like, oh, it's still smoky. I don't like the smokiness on it. I've recommended it for a couple people, and they came back saying they thought it was still too smoky. And I had one person in particular, Joseph, it's you. I know he's going to watch this, but he didn't like it, of some of those ones that I recommended that had little smoke. So I had him try the Ensemble, and he came back and said, absolutely, his favorite mezcal. Now he knows what mezcal can taste like, and then I'll work with him on, because once, like with Ryan and with people like myself, and once you start drinking mezcal and you kind of give it a chance, it gets to the point where the smoke, even if it's like even more medium and stuff, you learn to phase it out. You learn to put it in the background and get so you don't even taste the smoke anymore. Instead, it represents itself like as other flavors or other components, like earthiness, as it blends in with the fruit and other things that you can pick up coming from the agave, cinnamon, agave sweetness, whatever the agave is presenting to you, it disappears and it goes into the background, and you don't even pick the smoke up anymore. So for me, like, I can pick up a bottle of something that I go, okay, now I can try and go, yeah, I don't get any smoke on this. I can hand it to somebody who hasn't had mezcal, who isn't somebody that consumes something that's smoky, and they can go, wow, all I get is a lot of smoke in the beginning of it. And because their palate, they seem to be hypersensitive to it. And so that's been kind of my experience with people and recommending things and getting the feedback back for them. So I try to work on kind of tailoring things when somebody comes back and says, oh, that was a little smoky. Okay, well, maybe that, isn't as good for beginners as I thought, and I'll try to throw something else at them, and they go, okay, yes, that was good. I don't get any smoke. It was beautiful fruit flavor. I really like this, blah, 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 blah. And so then I kind of fine tune it down to some that I know that people that aren't, into the whole smoky thing, that want to get a lot of the fruit flavors and stuff that you can get from mezcal. And then all of a sudden, I get them on the journey, and then we start easing them into some more stuff that has a little more complexity to it, a little more smoke, of course, and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. You learn to contextualize the smoke, right? It kind of it blends into the background. It kind of dissipates, where when you're not used to consuming stuff with a little bit of a smoke flavor, it ends up more in the foreground than in the background. And that's what a lot of people detect. They're hypersensitive to it at first. So one of the things that we try to work on doing is easing you into it. So the smoke, you kind of acclimate yourself to a little bit of smoke to the point where you don't even taste it anymore. And so now I have some really complex stuff that I can drink now. I don't taste the smoke at all. I pick up a different, bunch of different, things things that the agave represent, that are presenting to us, and enjoy that journey more without, ever having to deal with the whole smoke aspect. Now, one thing too that you have to understand is that there's 30 to 50, even probably more agave that are used for mezcal, raicillas, bacanoras, destilados de agave. And so each of them, they don't taste the same as tequila. They don't have the same flavor profiles. They get completely different. And depending too, there's 9 different states that can grow mezcal and produce mezcal, grow agave and produce mezcal. And so, each region has different flavors that come from those regions, from terroir, from where the agave are growing, depending what kind of agave they're using, whether they're letting them to go to quiote and componing them or not, or there's a bunch of different aspects that can lend to the flavor profile. So there's so many different things that you can try. It's endless. And it can get expensive too. So that's one of the things about mezcal. But I try to balance my mezcal out with my tequila. I still love tequila. I'm a huge tequila aficionado. But I love mezcal. I love agave spirits. It's one of the reasons why I got the tattoo of Mayahuel, the goddess of agave and fertility, tattooed on me. And I really do enjoy a good mezcal as well as tequila. So, and tequila used to be called mezcal, vino de mezcal de tequila, which wine of mezcal. So it actually is a mezcal. It's just a mezcal produced in the tequila region, and it matches the criteria to be called tequila, so they call it tequila. You're a big fan of smoke, Pete, mesquite, all good. There you go. So those of you that like scotch, they're scotch drinkers, and that like a peaty scotch, mezcal is like your boo. There's no reason why you shouldn't be diving into the world of mezcal. It was funny because I was down in San Diego, and I met a friend out there who, while I was enjoying a cigar at a cigar lounge, and he was a big scotch drinker, and so I started talking to him, and hopefully he's watching here. I hope he is. Edwin, dude, if you're watching, hope you're doing well. I had a cigar with him, and we were talking about tequila and agave spirit, and he told me he's a big scotch drinker, so we talked about mezcal, and so now he's a subscriber here on the channel. He actually gave me a couple really good cigars that I enjoyed smoking too, and I sat with him and we talked, and now he's going to be starting his mezcal journey, which is great. And then he was a Clase Azul, a drinker as well, but I think we're going to wean him off of that as well. Smoke is flavor, absolutely. It is considered a flavor. That's true. But it's not not all mezcals are over the top smoky as what people think or so. Do you sip bourbon anymore? No, I don't sip any bourbon anymore. All my bourbon that I have in my pantry is used for seasoning my aging staves. And we'll do a Friday thing on aging too, home aging too. So I think people so far have really been enjoyed using the aging staves, and like for example, I'll show you guys here. All right, so example. This is a special limited edition Cascana's number 10 still strength Blanco. Limited edition of 1. Aged with a French oak stave. So this is French oak. And it was aged for 7 weeks, which is equivalent to 21 months. So this would be 21 months is a year, just over a year and a half, right? So 18 months, it was a year and a half. So just over a year and a half. And so this would be an añejo. And look at this. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So this is French oak goodness right here. Oh,
Can't you smell this? You know how French oak does to me? Oh yeah, baby. I might have to pour me a glass of this a little later and see what's going on, right, ladies? Ooh, it may make me want to sing. Oh yeah.
French oak, you know, it's it does something to me. So yeah, no, I don't do bourbon anymore. It just sits on my pantry, and I use it to age my staves so I can do a bourbon barrel aged aging project with my aging staves. That's it. Cuculetti's got 5 aging stave projects going. Love them. Nice, dude. You're a beast. Beautiful, right? They work great. So for those of you that haven't picked them up yet, if you go to BB Aging, which is Beyond Barrel Aging Staves, so bbaging.com, you can pick up these aging staves, and I can show you here what they look like. This is a French oak stave. It's been used, but they come in little dowels like this, right? And so you just take them, and you take a bottle of Blanco, and you just plop them in, and then you let it sit. So if you're interested in getting into this, it's really good because, you know, there's an añejo shortage, and it's hard to find certain añejos, like for example, Fortaleza añejo. So instead, you can just buy a Fortaleza still strength Blanco, right? You can just pick up an aging stave. They have American oak, they have French oak. I prefer the number 3 toasts on them because I think those give the best flavor. And you just take and drop it in the bottle, and you'll turn your Blanco into an añejo. And sometimes if you even let it go enough, it may even present itself as an extra añejo. And then you can create your own aged spirits, your own aged tequila, and have your own añejo collection that's custom tailored to what you like. So, you know, each time you try it, you can say, okay, I maybe went a little too long on 7 weeks. Next time I'm going to go 5 weeks. And then you try it there, and you taste it through the whole process too, where you're like, you may, after 3 weeks, taste it and go, I like this as a repo. I'm going to pull the stave out and drink it as it is. And so you can turn all these Blancos into añejos, repos, or whatever you want without paying the extra price. And they can be custom tailored to your flavor profile. They're great. Yes, they are great. And the Beyond Barrel guy, also known as Christopher, is helpful with the process. He is. He provides suggestions. He's a member on the Discord, so he's there. He answers questions when people post stuff too. I think we should probably do another group project. I think that the first one was good. The G4 we did, the high proof 108 proof G4 was fun. And everybody has different flavors and different profiles they collect. But I haven't had anybody come back to me and say they didn't like it. Everyone came back and said they really thought that the product that they got from it was really good, which is great, which is fun. So doing stuff like this, I think, is fun. It helps with building our community and making things more interesting, more fun. You know, exploring tequila and stuff. So I think that's we should do some more of that stuff. It'll be fun, right? What do you guys think? Should we do more? Should we do another group project and come up with something to age? What do you guys think? Let me know if you guys are up for that. If you are, then cool. Let's do it. So these are the kind of things that you guys are missing if you're not a member of the Discord, because we get into all kinds of things like this, projects and people posting the results and stuff of what they're doing. And Cuculetti, I'm going to be looking for him to. He's a member of the Discord, so I'm looking for him to post some of those pictures from his aging stuff in the aging channel on the Discord. I'd love to see what he's doing with those, and post pictures of what you're doing and what stave you're using, how long you want to let it go, how long it's gone so far. Even if you tried it, post what the flavor profile is like so far and what you like. So yeah, you guys want to do another group project? Oh, Fortaleza still strength for round 2. We can do that. I'm not opposed to doing Fortaleza still strength. I like Fortaleza still strength. I think it would be great if we said, hey, Fortaleza, forget it. And We give it up wanting you to give us an extra añejo. We're going to make our own. Let's create a Fortaleza high proof extra añejo. What do you guys think? I think that just should be fun. We'll do it as a group project on Discord. Okay, good. Yeah, I want to see some of your pictures and posts on what you're doing. So, and share with everybody what you're doing and what flavor profiles you're getting. And we'd love more information. So we want to see what they're doing with their projects. I posted that I just pulled, my staves out of some of my projects that I did. I did two cabezas, or one cabeza, one El Mexicano, old Mexicano Blanco I did both of those were American oaks that were soaked in, were they soaked in bourbon? I think they're soaked in bourbon. And then I did a French oak, no, cherry one. So that's kind of interesting too, is they do offer like cherry staves. Oh. All right, so this is a cherry stave. This is a medium toast cherry stave, I believe, or light toast. So it's been in here since February 20th. So we're like 8 weeks now, or 9 weeks, 8 weeks. So I'll pull this out and I'll do a little tasting and tell you guys what I think about using the cherry wood for it. But this is cherry wood aged tequila. You'll never see a bottle of this out there anywhere coming out of a cherry wood barrel. But I think it sounds interesting. So I want to see what it I like experimenting. So I want to see what it comes out like. Yeah, exactly. Fortaleza Summer Blend. I think we could do a better job on some of these blends than they do personally sometimes. But I haven't been impressed with the last couple of them. I think the 2019 was like the one I thought was the best. The last two, I was like, what? I'd rather see him just take those and, save them for extra añejo. You have a cherry stave in the Forta Blanco right now. Okay, nice. Your cherry stave has a lot of color and not much flavor yet. Okay, well, how long has it been in the tequila? How long has it been floating? This one's been I think it was, I gotta look at my calendar, since February 20th. So March, April, May 20th is this coming Friday. So 3 months. So 12 weeks. Is that right? 12 weeks on Friday? Yeah. So this is closer to 12 weeks, I guess, now. It's got a nice color to it. It's not too dark because this was the light cherry. I have a higher toast cherry, but this is a light cherry. And this tequila, if you guys never tried El Consuelo, this stuff was really good. And what happened one time is it went on sale at the grocery outlet bargain market, and it was $18 a bottle. And this stuff retailed for, I think it was in the 40s or 50s retail. It's a really good organic Blanco. And so I bought like 40 bottles of it, something ridiculous. I would go just buy out all the grocery outlet bargain markets for it. It's really good Blanco. So I bought a bunch of these just to use for aging because they were on sale. They were selling them there for like $16 a bottle. So, I mean, why not, right? So I bought a bunch of them and I use them for aging projects, and they do really good with aging. So I like that. Oh, 2 weeks. Okay. 2 weeks. All right, good. Well, you give it time. Yeah, it takes longer for cherry. That's one of the things, because I originally did a cherry aging thing where I gave it, I think 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. And I didn't. I was like, I don't taste anything. I was unimpressed. I have some peach wood that he gave me too that I want to experiment with, but that one I understand may even take even longer. I'm interested in exploring that one a little bit more. But the American and French oak are phenomenal. They really, it's like having your own barrel and doing it yourself, except it's a lot faster, and the Angels don't take any of your tequila, which is good, right? Anytime you can keep all your tequila, it's a good thing, right? Exactly. So those of you that want to join in on help and getting part of it, finding out about these aging projects stuff, join the Discord. We have a channel there for aging, and everybody posts their stuff. And I think doing a Fortaleza Still Strength aging project would be fun, and we'll take a vote on the Discord and decide, what we're going to age it with, or just say, hey, we'll just do a Fortaleza Still Strength, but just buy whatever stave you want to do it and do it on your own type of thing, or we'll see what everybody wants to do. But it should be fun. So I love doing these kind of things, these kind of activities and these kind of things. So it's great. Yeah, I think Cucoletti agrees with me. He's OMG. Look at that. So, that's a lot of information I'm giving you guys today. Don't forget, there's only 5 cases of the Cascanes number 9 Reposado left. So if you enjoyed it and wanted to make sure you had more, make sure you grab it now before it's gone. Because once these 5 cases are sold, it's completely gone. And I will probably pick up one of the cases myself again, because I need to stock up. So I have it, because I like to keep a history of all the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective buys. So I've got the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective collection here in my collection in my closet. So I've got every bottle. I've got at least one. Now I got at least 3 of every buy that we've ever done for the collective right now in the closet. Because I say 3 because I bought a case of each of them and I drank 3 of them. So, but I keep some just so I can taste people through them if they come over and hang out or whatever. As a kind of a nice gift, I guess you can say. So I've got. For those of you that were collective members, I've got, if you remember the Casa San Matias buys we did originally in the beginning, the Corazon de Agave Blantons, the Corazon de Agave Eagle Rare, and the San Matias Gran Reserva barrels that we did. I still have bottles from those sitting here in the closet. And I know a lot of you guys were like, oh, those are so good. Yeah, they were phenomenal. We had some really good barrels for those. I was really excited. And then, of course, we did 2 barrels of Raysal. I've got bottles for both of those 10-year barrel Raysals that we have sitting back there, too. What tequila do I recommend for beginners? Oh, that's a good question. Well, Alex, where are you located is one thing. But I recommend... to try a tequila that is made right and that is natural and not enhanced with additives. So I would recommend starting with El Tesoro. It's really easy to find because Beam Suntory is the owner of that brand and they distribute it. And so anywhere you can find Jim Beam products, most of the time you can find the El Tesoro. If not, you can ask at your store for them to order it from their Beam Suntory people, and I'm sure they can get it for you. It's very easy to find. That's one of the reasons why I recommend it a lot, and it's a beautiful tasting tequila. That is a really good beginner's tequila to try. And you can try the Blanco, the Repo, the Añejo, Extra Añejo is really good too on the Paradiso. So they have quite a few different variations of it that you can try. But that is a really good beginner tequila I recommend because it's easy to find and it's just beautiful. So if you can find it and try it, Alex, come back and let me know what you think, okay? Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. So far, on my El Tesoro videos, if you go look at the El Tesoro video that I did, the review, people coming back and going, I tried this because of your recommendation and I love it. Thank you for turning me on to natural, tasting tequila. And there's like hundreds of comments and stuff like that where people tried the El Tesoro and they loved it because it's really solid brand. And anything that Carlos Camarena does, he's going to do well. And this one, since it was his grandfather's brand, it's really special to him, and so he really gives a lot of love and attention to it. So you think you need to have JP back at your house? No, the Hoven's done. The first batch was really good, but this that's done. So the second one's already out, so there's nothing I can do about it. El Tesoro for beginners, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, I agree. El Tesoro is like one of the better beginner tequilas. It really is. And it's really easy to find, super easy. So I recommend that. Oh man. Boy, time flies. We only have 6 minutes left. Todd thinks you should have Pasote for. I'm not a big Pasote person. I don't think so. Pasote for me has too much of a bite for beginners, and then when he ages it, it's a nickel barrel, so it has a little more of a bourbon punch to it. I don't like it as much for beginners as I do El Tesoro. I think El Tesoro is a much better choice. I'm not a big fan of Pasote anyways. I would rather somebody do G4 than Pasote. Out of El Pendillo, it's I think G4 is the better brand. So that's my personal opinion. So I don't recommend Pasote. I recommend El Tesoro. So that is it. So what else? What else can we talk about? We have 5 minutes. So I will be doing a Instagram live after this, so you guys can join me there. It'll be more of an open conversation thing going on Instagram. You guys feel free to comment and ask stuff or whatever. I hang out basically and enjoy a nice stogie while I enjoy a tequila outside on Instagram and answer questions for people, and it's always fun. We always get a good group of people. I like doing it on Instagram. I don't see too many people do stuff like that on Instagram, so I was like, I'm gonna use Instagram for more connecting with people and stuff too, as well as posting really cool pictures. so many cool pictures you can look at. But I'm gonna put some videos up on Instagram too. I'm gonna try to get just some more Instagram stuff. People really like the my waffle syrup posts with Sincoro. So we're gonna be doing a series on repurposing bad tequila, so you guys can we'll have some fun with that. I like having a little fun with things and losing a little humor, and so we'll do some more creative things with that as well. So look for those on Instagram as well. What happened to members? We're doing members only on Tuesdays now, so we're not going to do it after the show. Tuesdays is strictly members only, so we will have members only on Tuesdays. So we moved it to Tuesday, that's all. So there's no members only after the show anymore. So Tuesdays at what does this say, 6 o'clock? I think 6 o'clock on tomorrow. Members only. Any new tequilas you're looking forward to trying? Not that I've heard of, except for the new 135th anniversary edition tequila that we're getting for the collective. I'm really interested in trying and seeing where that one's at right now. But no, there isn't one any out that I've been really looking forward to getting a hold of right now. Not really. I've been pretty much tasting through everything. I'm going to be doing a review of Wild Common, so I will have that review coming up soon too. I know people have been asking me for a review of Wild Common, so I'll get that done. So we're going to do a review on Wednesday this week. Wednesdays are going to be our tequila review day. Friday could be a tequila review, or it could be an informational day. It all depends on what everyone's wanting and jiving on. And then, Instagram will do some things too. So we're going to be spreading content all over the place. But my goal is to get some more, educational stuff up for you guys, and kind of get into more science and tech stuff, to get you more up to speed on what's happening, how things happen, and why things happen. And so then we can have some more interesting conversations and get a little deeper too after that. So my idea is to get a little progressively more technical with you guys, to the point where we're all tech geeks and can talk super tech tequila stuff and get really cool. Look really cool. It's like, oh.
Oh, what? Look at those guys over there. They're the Tequila Club. They're like super geeky on tequila and stuff, and they just really impress me. I think they're hot.
It'll be like that. Oh, okay, Leo. Leo's gonna have to rewind and watch what I just said. Yes, tequila Smollets. Tequila nerds. We'll be the Tequila Nerd Club. Hombre Nation? No, come on. Let's not make it about me. Let's make it about tequila. We'll be the Tequila Army or something, or Tequila. It's like the Tequila Geek Squad. All right, you guys. It's been a fun Monday afternoon. Is it 6 o'clock? It's evening, I guess, right? It's been a great Monday night, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and joining me. And I appreciate you guys for watching and participating in the live streams and stuff. And I hope to see you again on Wednesday for the review that's coming up. And all you members, don't forget tomorrow, members only. We're going to get into some mezcal probably tomorrow. So hope to see you guys there. And then Friday we're going to do another we'll probably do informational video this Friday. I don't know. We'll see. I'll flip a coin and see whether we do a review or informational stuff. But we'll have some good content up for you guys. And then hopefully we'll see a bunch of you on Instagram after this, where I'll be enjoying a really nice, I can't say it because YouTube doesn't like it, but let's say tobacco stick. While we talk some more. Okay, guys? Have a great night. Like I was saying, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So watch some of my reviews and pick the stuff I like and try it. And hopefully you'll be like the good stuff as well. Salute. Bye, guys.